it's me, James. I'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Philly sports scenes and events. A lot of things has happened between June and July. As you know, the Major League Baseball All-Star Game took place in Philadelphia, and also FIFA World Cup soccer. Some games are played here at the Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. There was just so much going on here, and also LeBron James. That's the big news. LeBron James, the NBA superstar, is coming to Philly and playing for the Sixers. Lots of Philly sports fans are very excited about that. Uh, Usually, I get excited too when a great ball player is coming to Philadelphia to play for the Philly team. But us Philly fans, we know it, and we call the William Penn's curse. All those great players, when they come to play in Philly, and for some strange reason, all of a sudden, they can play. And I'm not saying that's the case with LeBron James. I hope the Sixers goes on and win the championship of NBA when LeBron James is here, maybe this year, maybe next year. But I'm not keeping my hopes up because, like I said, and a lot Philly sports fans do feel this way. A great ball player come to Philadelphia. I don't know whether it's too much fun here and they're going out to parties and not concentrating on games or things like that. I have no idea, but the great ball players come to Philadelphia and then they're not that great anymore. Let's hope that's not the case with LeBron James because it's very exciting for LeBron James to come to Philadelphia. So, anyways, so many events has taken place this summer here in Philly, and also I took actually a couple of the Carnival cruises, uh, late June and early July for the July 4th Carnival 7 ship meet for the America 250 cruise. It's a celebration of the America's 250th birthday, and that's another big event in Philly. I forgot to mention because I wasn't here. I went on the Carnival cruise, and the big boy train was here. Stopped at the Philadelphia Navy Yard as part of the America 250 big boy train tour. So a lot of things happen here, and my cruise left from Manhattan, New York City, and in New York City they had a tall ship celebration for the America 250. There were a bunch of those old tall sail ship that met at the New York Harbor, and then they were sailing down the Hudson River. I wasn't here because the my second cruise for the America 250 it left Manhattan on July 1st, and then a couple of days later, a few days later, July 4th, and we had the big celebration out in the sea nearby Carnival's private island, Celebration Key, and it was really cool. There was 7 Carnival ship. It's a nighttime ship meet out there in the open ocean, and the ships are all lined up. And at nighttime, you can see all the lights from those big Carnival cruise ships. And then around 9 o'clock, they did the fireworks out there in the sea, and then there was a big party on each one of the ship, the America 250 celebration party on each one of the Carnival ship that were involved in the ship meet, and it's just so much fun. So
Oh yeah. Landing on the ship. Wait. It's one of those. That's it. That's the road.
enough said about the Carnival cruise. And while I was on the cruise, things were still happening here in Philadelphia and New York and North Jersey area. FIFA World Cup soccer games and America's 250 celebration. So there were just a bunch of stuff going on simultaneously, all at the same time. So I'm gonna go down of the list, and I gotta do this quick because I got so much stuff I need to show you guys. You know, lots of giveaways and things like that, and I just gotta quickly go down the list. So it's not gonna be a drag out show. So, anyways, to the event on Friday, June 19th. That's uh, for this week's show, even though I was on the cruise, I was away for about 2.5 weeks. And then I came back, and then there were some more events. So I have not done a show for a month. Usually I do every week. But for the beginning of this show's weekly, in this case, it's the monthly calendar on Friday, June 19th. It was one of those Wawa Welcome America event, and they have many events, free events that people in Philadelphia area can go to, and also there's a free museum, and each day there's a different or several museums that are free uh, to celebrate the birth of this nation every year, July 4th. So this is one of the first, and it's actually the one of the best ones of the Wawa events among the Wawa Hoagie Day and the July 1st parade. And I really like this event, the Wawa Juneteenth party. So I went there every year. It's outside in the parking lot of the African American Museum, and on that day, the African and American Museum is also offered for free entrance. So a lot of people are lined up to go into the museum, but for me, I'm just outside there at the parking lot for the Juneteenth party. It seems like every year they will have a also have a concert there. Last year it was Kid and Play, and this year they had rapper Dougie Fresh. Usually the concert comes on later on, and it seems like every year, uh, you know, around the time of the party, there's a lot of storms and rain. So, I just go to the party and then I leave. The concert comes on later on, like around maybe 4:30, 5 o'clock, and I don't want to stay out there in the heat for that long. So every year I always miss the concert. And also, it rains and storms, so you never know. You never know what's going to happen. So I didn't stay for the concert. But this event, it's the reason is one of the greatest Wawa pre July 4th event. It is because they always have a lot free Wawa drinks, and the Wawa food truck is there hanging out, like the refreshers or some kind of milkshake type, the cold drink because it's really hot out there. It's like 88 degrees, 90 degrees. It gets hot, around here in the Philadelphia area. So, they have a lot of free water, bottled water, free Wawa drinks, iced tea, and juices. And then from the food truck, they will have the refresher, the chiller. Uh, Sometimes they have some free snacks food like pretzels and stuff there too, and Rita's water ice. So, anyways, this year the Wawa was handing out free bottle of drinks, and the food truck, Wawa's food truck, was handing out the chillers and coolers, and then there are many vendors in the parking lot of the African American Museum. There are radio stations there. There are banks there, and also they have a free food pantry there where they hang out free fresh produce and fruit. They had lettuce and they had potatoes and they had mangoes and pineapples. They were hanging out, and they even had the bag for you to put in the bag and you take it. And I remember seeing Bank of Bank of America. No, I'm sorry. It's the American Airline. American Airline was there, and they're a sponsor of the Sixers, Philadelphia Sixers basketball team. So they are hanging out some of the rally towels, the Sixers and American Airline co-branded rally towels that they had left over from uh, the Sixers playoff games, and then NBC Sports Philadelphia was there. They were handing out stuff, and then Wawa also had separate tents where they will hand out free T-shirt and things like that. Then they have another tent. They hand out the concert ticket, for the duration of the pre July 4th Wawa Welcome America parties and concerts. There are a lot of concerts involved on different dates before July 4th. It all leads to the July 4th big Wawa Welcome America concert and the fireworks. So they were handing out some of the concert tickets, and and they were handing out frisbees every year. They always have frisbees with the Wawa Welcome America year on there, for the dated frisbees. And then they had ducks this year. They had table full of ducks. So there were just a lot of free stuff, and it's fun to attend. Now for the Wawa event, I got this Wawa Welcome America clear bag. They're stadium approved clear bag, and that's why they always hand out clear bags. And then I got this from one of the vendor, the veteran crisis line. I like this as a camouflage colored drawstring bag. And this is what I was talking about, the Wawa Welcome America 2026. Last year's was 2025, and this year's a clear frisbee. In the past years, they came in like blue, pink, different color, but this year's a clear Wawa Welcome America 2026 frisbee. And this is the Wawa duck. Ducks are very popular now. I have noticed a lot of people across the nation goes to concerts, and especially on the cruise ships, people hide the duck or just hand out the duck. So ducks are very popular nowadays with all the events. So Wawa caught on it, and they handed out this Wawa Welcome America. I think it says 2026. It's very small print. Duck. This is that rally towel, and actually it's a cooling towel. It's co-branded with. Oh, it's not American Airline. It is Bank of America. I got it confused because American Airline was handing out rally towels at the Eagles game. So it's Bank of America and Philadelphia Sixers cooling towel. This is American Airline. It says it's airplane and jets related. It says removed before flight. It's American Airline 100-year celebration key tag. So that's just a sample of all the free stuff I got from the Wawa Juneteenth event, and then also the Wawa drinks that had to be kept cold, and the fresh produce and vegetable that was about a month ago. So of course, I cannot bring those things in here to sell to you guys. Thursday, June 18th, I went back to the FIFA Fan Fest in Philadelphia. That's among one of the actually that is one of the biggest FIFA fan fest in this nation. There are fan fest in a lot other cities that are also co-hosting the FIFA World Soccer games, but the biggest FIFA Fan Fest is in Philadelphia. It's a 30 night based event. On the game days, you can go there, watch the game, and on the days there are no game, then they have free concert there. So it is all good. I You can watch my last episode, the video, uh, which is episode 125, and you'll see I went to the opening day, the first day of the FIFA World Soccer Cup Fan Fest in Philly, and then I enjoy being there so much, even though it's hot out there. But they do have the big misting cooling fans out there, and they spray the cool water mist. So you know it's fun, and I just can't resist, even though it's hot. I just have to fight the heat. So I went back there, and the way it's set up is first you wait outside of the gate, and there are a lot of fans waiting out there, and then comes to the time of the opening of the gate, and you just walk through the gate, and then the security checkpoint, and then immediately on your right hand side, and all the vendors, IKEA, Home Depot, Visa PA, and Bank of America, they each one of them has their own setup there. So you can walk through each one of the vendor, and and do their activation, see what they do, and you get all your free stuff there, and then you can walk toward the main stage, and then there are some food trucks there, and also there are some the Philadelphia Unions soccer team. They set up some soccer game activations there, so you can participating in. It's almost like a video game, but you kick the soccer ball, and the ball will hit the each one of the panel, and then the panel you hit, it will light up and add up the points. So it was a lot of fun. There's a lot of things to do, and then there's also a smaller simulated soccer field where the fans can just freely play soccer game there. And then they have different areas they set up for you to view the soccer game. There's one big screen, and picnic tables near the food truck area, and also at the main stage. Above the main stage, it's a big setup. They got a huge jumbotron there, and people just sit in front of the grass field, and just watch the soccer game there. and and not far from the front stage there is a Michelob Ultra mobile bar there, and people can purchase make Michelob Ultra beer or cocktail drinks, and then at the Michelob Ultra they always hand out the plastic fan and koozies. And then one last thing I want to mention, it's the Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is a huge sponsor of the FIFA World Cup soccer. So at their stand, uh, you can line up and get your face painted. And also there is a game board there that you can take a picture with. And also you take a picture of yourself, you can scan their QR code, and then you can send your pictures through that portal, and then you can enter to win prizes. For example, for the Coca-Cola FIFA World Cup soccer game ball, if you take picture with it, and then you scan the QR code, and you post your picture on on that link on their website, or you send it to them, and then you're entered to win a FIFA World Cup soccer game ball. So that's how the game is played. And then most importantly, right in the front of their the Coca-Cola FIFA setup, that's where you scan the QR code, and you show them that you register for the activation, and then they give you a cape. I actually wore the cape on my last show. So you can tune into my last Philly sports and event show on YouTube, and you can see it's a cape that you can wear. It's FIFA, Coca-Cola, and this one's for Team USA. And on different game days, depending on what the country, what team's playing, and they had different different capes for different countries' teams. Mexico game, there were a lot, lots of Mexican soccer fans there. So they quickly run out the Mexico FIFA World Cup and Coca-Cola cape. So this one is a team. This is one of the version of the Team USA. They actually had different, couple different ones for Team USA because this time the most of the games are played here in the United States, and also co-hosted by Canada and Mexico. So let me show you that whole bunch FIFA stuff. Uh, it may or may not include what I got from the first time when I was there, because this is the second time I returned to the Fan Fest. Kia car manufacturer was there. They would take a picture of you, and then they use AI to paste on the team, the soccer jersey of the team of your choice, and then they put in this nice card display pouch for you, and so you can wear it. You can actually wear this thing. A lot of people are wearing it and walking around. Uh, Michelob Ultra. They got this tall can koozie with the FIFA 2026 logo on it, and people just love this. Michelob Ultra FIFA World Cup 26 fan. Like I said, it's really hot out there, and this is a nice plastic fan. It's not a paper one that folds and bends and breaks. This one is more durable, and it really cools you off out there. You know, and people get it and then they use it. Visit PA. They had games there. You can spin the wheel, or you can play the cream machine, and then you can win this stress balls. And also later on, they came out with this ducks. Visit PA ducks. They don't have this stuff the first day of the Fan Fest, but they came out with this later on. And people just love this. It's a soft water bottle. Couple different versions of it. They have the clear one, and this is more like a foil, a pink shiny foil type material, and this is plastic. So couple of the eco-friendly drink pouches, and I was told this is good. A lot of people like this because what they do is they put alcohol in there, and then they seal off, and then there's if you take this aluminum clip off, so there's no metal parts on there, and one set off the metal detector, so you put some alcohol in there and you slide down your pants, or women slide in their bra, and then you bring drinks, alcohol drinks, into the concert and sporting events that where you're not allowed to bring alcohol into the concert or the sports arena, and then that's what they do. That's why people love the stuff. People grab the things by handful. I saw somebody had a clear bag that they got for free, and it was full of the drink pouches and the ducks. Some free tic tac toe game. and it has the chips inside, so you can play the game and then visit PA, Tall Can Cruisy, and also a bandana, visit PA bandana, co-brand with Philadelphia FIFA 26. Visit Pennsylvania had a bunch of stuff that they were giving away, and they also had this pennant that they were handing out. I think that's pretty much everything that's in this bag. And so this is some of the stuff I got when I returned to the FIFA World Cup Soccer Fan Fest. And it does not include the other stuff that I got the first time I went. Bank of America fan band. Uh, it's very, very popular. That's why people go there early. You know, they wait for the gate to open. Then as soon as the gate opens, everybody runs up to the Bank of America activation stand, and then they go up there and you can costume order which charms you want on a wristband. It's called the Bank of America FIFA Fan Band. Very, very popular. Everybody want one. Uh, I got a few of them, you know, from going there and going back there, and I don't have it with me, but you can see the pictures of it, and it's very popular. That's what everybody wants. It's the Bank of America fan band and also the Coca-Cola FIFA team's cape. It's two things everyone is talking about and everyone is going to the FIFA Fan Fest for. And then after June 18th, after I went to the FIFA Fan Fest, that time it was around June 22nd, 23rd. I went on the Carnival cruise from New York. It's a back to back cruise. We did one uh, Bahamas cruise, and then it was followed by the next one, so July 4th, Eastern Caribbean cruise. It goes to about the same places, you know, Nassau, Bahamas, and Celebration Key, or you know, one of those Carnival private island relax away, Half Moon Cay, and then the only difference is the July 4th cruise had its America 250 theme, and not only had the America 250's special party on the ship following the fireworks, and they also had the seven ship meet, which is a big deal. I have never seen a ship meet out there in the cruise ship meet out there in the ocean, in the open ocean, and that's why I want to do that. And I, you know, experienced the whole cruise ship meet in the nighttime, and then followed by a huge fireworks. So it was a lot of fun to cruise, and you know, I do have my cruise videos also on my YouTube channel. So if you're interested in seeing my cruise videos, you can always tune to my YouTube channel and then and look out for my Carnival cruises videos. And I have other videos like air shows, and you can watch my air shows videos. This show, the Philly Sports and Sings, it's all about the sports events in Philadelphia. Uh, so I'm gonna move on to so I went on the cruises. I came back, and it was time for the Major League Baseball All Star Game here in Philadelphia. Uh, so leading to that game, there were a lot of All Star related events. So my friend Jody went to see the Budweiser Gladsdales, which is a bunch of those pretty and amazing big horses that are pulling the wagon, where in the old days that's how Budweiser used to deliver their beer, just like the local dairy, right? Dairy. They used to use the horses, the smaller horse carriage, maybe one or two horses, and they used to deliver the milk that way. But Budweiser was delivering large quantities of beer in the wooden crate, and so they had multiple horses pulling a wagon, and that's how they used to deliver their beer. And they always kept that tradition. So now they actually have a team of horses that they take out to show people uh, how they used to be. And I have seen it before outside Citizens Bank Park for the Phillies postseason game. Budweiser often goes there with their horses, and this one it's a little different because they are actually have the horses pulling the wagon on the Philadelphia City Street, like in the Old City area around the Fifth, Sixth, and Market Street, and they're delivering beer. They were delivering actual beer to different bars and the liquor stores in Philadelphia. Just, I guess, just to show you how it is done. I did not go, but my friend Jody went, and she took some pictures uh, for you guys to see what it's like. And it is very interesting. I would have gone to the event. I would have went to the event, but I came back from the cruise and I was tired, so I didn't go. Then on Sunday, July 12th, I went to the Major League Baseball All Star Village. It is not the All Star game itself. The All Star game takes place at Citizens Bank Park where the Phillies plays baseball. And the All Star Village, uh, it's a huge event with different vendors there, and they show you everything about Major League Baseball. And this takes place at the Pennsylvania Convention Center, which runs along the side of Market Street in Philadelphia. And Pennsylvania Convention Center is a huge building. They have a lot exhibit room space inside, and it's huge. So they got plenty of space to uh, to display and also to show you everything about Major League Baseball. It is sponsored by the Capital One Bank and credit cards. So somehow my friend Jody, she was able to get free tickets because the Capital One customers get free tickets, and we're not, nobody I know has a Capital One cards, credit cards, bank cards. So my friend Jody was able to get some free tickets from the Capital One customers that got the free tickets, and you can enter to the event an hour earlier around 8 o'clock, and then well, actually 9 o'clock because the exhibit hall opens at 10. So with the Capital One customers free ticket, you can get in there. Not only the tickets free, you can get in there an hour prior to the official opening time each day. So we got in there 9 o'clock. We got there early and we waiting in line on the on Broadway because the only entrance to for this event to enter into the convention center was the Broadway entrance. There were many entrances to the convention center, but they only used this one for to enter. So we're waiting in line. We get there early so we can get closer to the door in the line, and then eventually the line gets long. We got there like around 8. By 8:30, the line was all the way wrapped around the building. There was a lot of Capital One customers had the free ticket. A lot of people just go there; they just want to get in the building. So we get there early. We get in there, and then the place is so big. They actually have a area where they they put a baseball park in there, and the people that goes to the event can actually team up and play baseball there. So we walked in there and we went to the Capital One's activations. It was really neat. Uh, you can play. Uh, you can hit the baseball, and the ball flies to a video screen, and then it will tell you the speed and what kind of hit it was, whether it's a home run or a ground ball or a foul ball. It tells you, and it tells you the speed and everything about your betting. So there was a video betting area, and then there's another right next to it. There's somewhere you can take a picture, and they'll use AI to post on the team jersey, the baseball team jersey that you choose, and then they send the picture to your phone. And each one of this Capital One event thing, the activation that you do, and then they'll give you a card, and with that card, you can go to the right in the middle between the two activations. Uh, they make free baseball hat for you, and you can pick the patches, and they'll do the heat press right there. Uh, so that was really cool. Not only you get to play baseball and you get some free stuff that you can wear to the All Star game or just wear around the All Star Village. And then there were so many different vendors there. Uh, there was a guy. It was all had the gold paint all over his body, and he's supposed to be Rocky. You know, the boxer Rocky from in the movie is a big deal in Philadelphia. The Rocky statue is on top of the Philadelphia Art Museum, and Rocky is what Philadelphia it's all about. So they had this guy uh, that looks like a statue. He'll move once a while, but when he's not moving, he looks like a Rocky statue. So that was pretty neat. And sometimes somebody walks by and he moves and it scared the crap out of the people. I walks by because people think it's a statue, but it's actually a living person that poses the statue. I like that. And then also they had exhibits from Baseball Hall of Fame from Cooperstown there. And then there were also many other vendors. So like OxyClean was there handing out a tub of a full tub like you buy in the store, OxyClean, gel and powders, and Arm and Hammer owns OxyClean, so that whole thing, the whole stand and activation was Arms and Hammer, and then they also hand out free a small tube of toothpaste and detergents for to wash clothes and things like that. And they had games there like you can reach into a huge wash machine, and they had those plastic balls in there, and you can grab a ball. It has, or you can search for the ball, and if you can find the ball has the happy face on, then you get a special gift. The Air Force was there. They were handing out free rally towel and T-shirt, and that wasn't it. I really like this one because you can write a letter, and right there, you just write on your you scan the QR code, you write on your phone, and then you send to them, and then they'll print it out for you, and then you put it in this capsule, and the letter is gonna be sent to space in the near future space launches. It was just so cool. They'll send you a letter to space, and then when it comes back, the letter comes back from the space mission, and then they'll send the letter back to your house. So you have an item that actually being in space, and that was just so cool. So everything is not just baseball; it's also some other cool stuff that have to do with United States and America 250, and then They have a Phillies area where you can take a green screen photo. They send to your phone, and then they give you a cape or a cooling towel. So there was just so much going on. Just watch this video, and you'll get an idea of what I'm talking about. And check it out. I'm here in Center City, Philadelphia, for the Major League Baseball All-Star Village.
I'm well aware.
This is crazy for the Capital One Major League Baseball All-Star Village 2026 at the Pennsylvania Convention Center early in the morning, about 7:30 a.m. And there are a bunch baseball fans already lined up here waiting to get in. There are two long lines on Broad Street. America 250 All-Star Village 2026. Two long lines on both sides of the entrance to the All-Star Village. A lot of people here.
Could you imagine? I don't know what I would do. I can go here? Yeah. Pick what you want. You gotta pick.
Pick and choose what you want. Free baseball hat.
Name.
Baseball guy. I'm in South Philly now at the Major League Baseball All-Star Village. The Major League Baseball All-Star Village at the convention center was so huge. There were so many vendors there, and you saw in the video. And now I'm gonna show you all the free stuff that I got. This first thing, this is the Capital One free baseball hat that they made for you. Well, actually, they made for me. And this is the All Star Week with the Major League Baseball logo on it. It says Capital One, and then you get to pick the patches. So I choose the Philadelphia Liberty. It's a Liberty Bell in Philadelphia. That's a symbol of Philadelphia, and also we all love food. So I got the baseball and cheesesteak patch. So you get this hat for free. They make it for you right there. Capital One. Budweiser was there. You can spin the wheel and then you can win stuff. I got a foldable hand fan. Seat Geek. Baseball cap. Cotwater's a liquor brand, and they had a mobile bar there, and they were handing out the All Star Game baseball koozie. And they also got this nice fan. They don't have it all the time. You have to be there early. And then I actually went to this the All Star Village a couple of times. I went the second day. It's a 4 day event. I went there with Jody the second day of the event, and then the last day of the event. But the last day I went, when we went, we got there early, and they didn't have this fan until 2 p.m. because they were out of it and they were waiting for shipment. So the first day I got this nice fan. You press the button, and it tells you the speed. It's a high-powered portable fan. Now it's 100%, and it really works good. It really does. Air Force baseball rally towel. It's got the Major League Baseball logo on it, America 250. So the Air Force was there with this group. It's called the Sandbox. Remove before flight. Very popular tags. It's for the airplanes and jets. And this is a keychain. So Sandbox, it's the company, along with Leap, access to space. They were there doing the send your letter to the space and then return a letter to you, and that's the company that does it. And it was so cool. And then they got let me see if I have it here. The free U.S. Air Force. You see the All-Star Game, U.S. Air Force. It has looks like a F-22 jet there in the middle, and says Philadelphia 2026, America 250, U.S. Air Force, All-Star Game. So this is the U.S. Air Force and Space Force when you finish sending your letter to space, and then they give you a free T-shirt. New York Life Insurance. they had this locker thing where you go to a locker and then you open the locker and there's a prize inside. And I got this nice Bluetooth wireless headphones. And the Phillies green screen photo, they will give you a cape. It's similar to the soccer cape, but this is I think it's designed for kids. It's smaller, but the good thing is it's an all-star game Philadelphia 2026 logo with the the Liberty Bell on there, and the Major League Baseball logo is really neat. It's a cape. I will wear it. It's small, but I would definitely wear it. And the Ford Motor Company was there. You just enter your information into their uh, iPad. It's pretty much like Toyota. They do a short survey. They will ask you, which Ford car you're interested in, and if you're gonna buy or lease a car in like within 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, or you're not interested. You just do the survey, and then they give you a Ford baseball bat or a let me take the sticker off, or a baseball, and then you can get in a line where they have those artists there, and they will write on the bat for you, and then each bat has a number, and then when yours is ready, they'll text messaging you, and then you go pick up your bat. And then also the baseball, they have people do the airbrush there, and then they airbrush your name or a player's number onto the baseball for you. So this is done with it's not just getting a baseball bat or a baseball, and you can also get artwork done, personalized artwork done on the baseball bat and the baseball. So I just thought that was so neat. And they have some stress ball there. A lot of companies give out stress balls and wristband, koozies, more USB cooling fan, New York Live, clear bag, and Phillies legend Cole Hamels picture card. He was there doing that. There were a lot of players there doing the free autograph, but I wasn't gonna do any of that because you have to pre-register for it, and then you have to get in a long line and wait for your turn to get your free autographs. I was just walking around, see what's going on there. I wasn't gonna stay in no line waiting for an autograph. So the Major League Baseball All Star Village was so much fun. There were so many vendors there, and it's everything about baseball and non-baseball, like the space. Send your letter in a rocket to space with the Air Force and the Space Force. That is just something that's extraordinary and has nothing to do with baseball, but it is fun. And the Air Force made it baseball because they give you this All Star Village rally towel, also America 250. There's so much going on at the same time, and we're celebrating lots different event here, both in Philadelphia, in the United States, and abroad. So there's just so much going on. Late June and early July, it was crazy. It took me a whole month to gather all my videos, from the Philly sports events and my Carnival July 4th cruises. And finally, I get to put this show together because there was just too much going on. Wednesday, July 15th, a WWE superstar, Damian Priest, has come to Bucks County, right outside Philadelphia, Ben Salem Beer. That's where he was. And I know the WWE wrestling fans are crazy because every time when there's a WWE superstar come to this area, and then the wrestling fans get there really early, and the line gets really long. So it doesn't matter you get there 2 hours, 3 hours ahead. The line was already long. So I got there early. I don't want to be there too early, so I got there about an hour and a half before the event started, and my friend Jody was already there. Uh, and to my surprise, there were a lot of fans there, but the line wasn't that long yet. And for some strange reason, this time, all the fans came out late because I was in the line waiting for an hour and a half, and then about 45 minutes prior to the event, and eventually, because it was hot outside, so the liquor store allowed the fans to just get in line, and the line sneaks around inside of the store. But eventually, the store was at its capacity, so they had to start another line outside of the store. So about 45 minutes to a half hour before the event, and people start to line up outside. And this event was sponsored by Seagram. It was Seagram. It was Seagram, and it was really weird. I mean, it confused me a lot because when I got there, right, not only you can enter to win autographed merchandise, which is cool. But if you buy a tin sign, I'll show you. If you buy this WWE Seagram Spike tin sign, and you get a pack of cans of the Seagram Spike WWE and Seagram co-branded uh, box of drinks. Usually it's like you buy the drink and you get something for free, right? You buy a 6 pack of beer, you buy a case of beer, and you get a pack of sports cards, or you get a cup, or you get some shot glasses for free. But in this case, you buy this tin sign, and it doesn't cost a lot. It's a nice sign. If you go to like Michael's or Lobby Hobby, you buy a big tin sign like this, it will cost you about $40-$50. But this sign, it was only $7.99. You buy the sign, and then you get a free 8 pack of cans. And also, if you buy a 12 pack of the Seagram Tropical wine coolers, and then you get this nice WWE. It's a fanny pack and it's a cooler. This is it's a cooler. You can put your beer, your cold drinks inside. And this kind of cooler are very popular nowadays. And usually a cooler like this will cost you about $45. But you get this nice Seagram Spike WWE cooler for free if you just buy a 12 pack of wine cooler for about $13 because it was $27 for a case of 24, a case of 24. So I actually bought two 12 packs. It's a case of 24. And my daughter was there with us. So she can have a cooler too. Because we weren't sure which items we were gonna have the wrestler to sign, and he was not signing outside item, so you must buy something and get one of this Seagram sign or the cooler for the wrestler to sign. So eventually, I met when the wrestler got there around time, and the liquor store and the Seagram says no video. So I did whatever I could, to make some videos while the wrestler was there meeting and greeting with the fan. So I had Damian Priest to sign an autograph right there on my Seagram tin sign. And if you don't want to buy anything, it's fine too. They had a picture card there, like a 8x10 picture card, and he'll sign that for free, but no outside item. So I got Damian Priest to autograph the Seagram tin sign for me. And then I got a bunch of drinks. I took it home. Uh, Maybe one night I'll have a party and drink some of those Seagram wine coolers. On Thursday, July 17th, once again, I went to the BMW Ultimate Driving Experience. Last time it was end of last year. It was in Philadelphia, right outside the Lincoln Financial Field in the tailgate lot. And this time it's at the Woodbridge, New Jersey, which is North Jersey, nearby like Edison and Newark, that area. And it's always fun, You go there and they have waters for you, and then you get to drive a brand new BMW in a autocross course. So it's not like just any test driving. You really get to step on the gas and step on the brakes and make sharp turns and make the tires squeak, making sound, and it's just so cool. So you really get to drive a BMW. It's a autocross course, and then if you want, you can sign up for the road course, and then you can take the BMW out on the actual road and highway. But you know, it's hot out there, and I'm not interested. I got a car. I drive on the highway every day. I drive on the neighborhood road every day. I wasn't interested about the road course, but I like the autocross course, so that's what I was there for. So I did it, and then also they had a professional car drivers there to drive you around to show you what the car can do and what they can do. So it's it's a racing related event, and then they had also had the new BMWs there on display. Just like in the car dealership, you can open the door, you can sit in there, you can look at, and then they had the Michelin tires there. It was just a lot of fun. So watch this video and see what the BMW Ultimate Driving Experience is about. All right, this is the BMW Ultimate Driving Experience. Last time it was at the Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, and today is at Woodbridge Center, North Jersey. I'm entering the gate for registration. All this nice brand new BMW cars here on display on both sides. BMW i4, BMW X6. Alright, I just finished the registration process. I got my badge. I got my water. Ready to go. I'm on track 3.
Two spectacular vehicles today. The first vehicle is the X3. That's this gray SUV and the red one right here. Alright? And that's the M50. All-wheel drive, classic BMW X-Drive. 40% of the power to the front wheels, 60% of the power to the rear wheels. The X3 has an inline 6-cylinder, 3-liter, twin-power turbocharged gas engine with hybrid backup or boost back. Okay? It delivers 393 horsepower, 428 pound-feet of torque, and 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds. It is a flying SUV hot rod. Okay. The other vehicle you're going to drive is the all-new, all-electric, all-wheel drive iX350. It is designed from ground up off the BMW new nomenclature of Know It. Okay, it is all electric, all-wheel drive, dual motor. It has an electric motor up front powering the front wheels, electric motor in the rear powering the rear wheels. Okay, and the same 40-60 split on power. It delivers 463 horsepower. 476 pound-feet of torque. Alright, goes 0 to 60 in 4.7 seconds. But the most important part is it delivers well over 400 miles of range. Proven. Press Group had the vehicle in Europe. They say they got 500 miles out of it. A different press group here in the United States had it. They got 461 miles out of it. So this range anxiety thing is slowly dissipating, okay? To help you navigate out there, okay, BMW brings in the best instructor coaches they can find. These folks behind me have decades and decades of winning races, winning championships in their respective motocross venues, okay? So when they're in the vehicle yelling, "Brake! Brake!" listen to what they got to say, because they're going to make you quicker drivers, but more importantly, they're going to make you safer drivers. Go.
Hey, Max Caller from Atlanta, but I live in Los Angeles.
Rich Fremont, Leesburg, Florida. What the hell is a bike? What? What do you people out here? Good afternoon, everybody. My name's Rich Williams, coming out of Seattle.
Hey guys, I'm John Chip, and I'm based out of Atlanta.
And my name's Cliff Sigmund of Waterford, Michigan. I'm one of the coaches also, but I'm going to be coaching the event tonight. Okay, so here's how this thing's going to work. In a minute or two here, I'm going to start getting some names and signing cars, right? Everybody with an autocross badge will drive a car in round 1. When that is done, we're going to collectively click here for very few words of reflection, okay? And then everybody will drive the other car in round 2. Okay? Drive order will not be the same as the cars come into me. I have to change the drive order, obviously. Okay. After that, we're going to come back into the tent, and you guys have a decision to make. Round 3, you can drive again, or you can have the instructor drive you, which we prefer.
So it was fun, just drive the BMW cars on the track round and round. And the first time I got to drive an electric car. I have never driven an electric car before, but I clip on my GoPro camera on the sun visor, but I forgot to turn the camera on. So the second time I got into a regular gasoline car, and I made sure the GoPro camera was on so we get the view from inside of the car. And it was all good. It was a lot of fun. We're still driving it.
We're gonna go right into round 2. Remember, the drive order might be different. All right. You ready there, Fernando? Oh, you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. As soon as he gets out of there, you're going in that X3 gas, okay?
Yeah, last time when I drove the electric car, I didn't turn the camera on.
Oh no!
I was nervous.
That'll happen. Well,
Yeah.
if you're ready to tear it up, put on the brake.
I gotta adjust the
Take
seat.
your time with that. There you go. Put it in drive. Yep, just pull it towards the end.
Oh, that's okay.
And then we'll go ahead to the start line.
Alright.
Yeah,
over
we'll go
there
to the
where
yellow
it comes
cones
right
and
here.
then just pause there for a moment. And we'll head out of here in 3, 2, 1, go for it. All right, on that gas. Go to the left side. Gas, 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 gas. A little bit of brake. Super late apex here. Up, back to gas again. There you go, good. Cutting back in. Okay, roll on the throttle. Hook on the left side. Gas, 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 gas. Brakes, turn down. There you go. Back to gas again. And brakes. Yes, awesome. Yes, late apex here. And again to the right. Back on that gas. Brakes. There you go. Good.
You don't get sick riding in this car?
Nah, been doing it for 26 years.
Ooh.
There you go, back at it again. Gas, 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 and we'll finish this way. Yep,
Okay.
there you go.
Yeah, it's easier to drive, you know. If I have to sit in the passenger side seat with all this accelerations, I would definitely get sick in the stomach.
Sometimes
yeah.
I get sick.
Yeah,
Occasionally. Depends on what I eat.
right.
So, yeah.
But it's fun.
So you have a choice. You have a choice to drive or ride. Okay? Who is planning on driving? What's your name? Your name?
Heads up, you got the city bus, just barrel truck, offices driving on for us here. Heads up for the city bus.
This time I'm giving up. I'm gonna go. I'm taking a video. Is that okay? I'm gonna go in the back.
If they drive, another driver is not driving. Okay?
Oh, I keep driving.
He's
Okay,
driving,
okay.
okay.
All right, hi. Let's see. Now the instructor drives the BMW.
Yeah,
I'll put the seatbelt on. Then we're good to go.
yeah.
All right, the seatbelt's on now. Let's see this.
Oh, yeah. Maybe making like a YouTube video.
Yeah, yes.
Nice.
Make YouTube video.
Okay.
I went to the Philadelphia one end of last year.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll have to look it up.
So
All
this is
right.
the second time.
Yeah. You guys ready?
Yes. Let's
do it.
go. laps feel like much, you know, much faster than what I was driving. What we did, 3 laps? 3 laps?
Yeah. About 3 laps, yeah.
Much faster, and it was fast and furious.
Yeah,
that's all I can say. It's cool. Awesome. Thank you for the experience. It was awesome. Thank you. The 3 laps went quick. Now we see that's how the professional car drivers do. Look at that. All right, all the BMWs are back now, other than one that's still out there on the track, and we have complete our session today. What do you think? It's good, right? I told you. We probably got the best driver right there.
Did you know me?
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, you too. What do you guys think? It was awesome, right? Yeah, it was amazing. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's why I choose to have the driver to drive, you know. So, you know, I mean, 3 laps went really quick. Not like how I drive. Oh, what were you asking me?
Yeah. Oh no. What did you think? How did you think?
Oh, it's awesome. I had that guy right there. Yeah, it was awesome.
Well, I mean, like, how did you think when you drove it? Like the
It was fun. It was fun. I did it last year, end of last year in Philadelphia. I don't know if you guys were there, but it rained, so we didn't get to go on the big course. We did the smaller one, similar to this.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so, you know, I didn't have the whole experience, but it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. Thank you. Thank you. All right.
You can't beat free, right?
Right, you can't beat this free. Right, you're right. It's free. You can be free, and it is BMW.
That's right.
Yeah, the ultimate drive experience.
That's right.
That's it.
That's why they're called ultimate drive machines.
Yeah,
Right?
that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for coming out.
Thank you. This is for the BMW Ultimate Driving Experience Street Tours. If you sign up here, you can take the car out on the street. They also got minis here. Those cars are going out onto the street right now. There goes. I like that convertible. Now I'm at a different track, watching the BMW and the Mini cars going around the track. There goes that Mini. There's another track over there. So those were all the events, all the exciting events that took place in Philadelphia around July 4th, America 250, and in the midsummer, early July, and all the events that happening in Philly. Everything happens this year. The Major League Baseball All Star game and my last week's show, uh, NASCAR early in June. NASCAR All Star Race also took place in Philadelphia, and then the America 250 celebration and FIFA World Cup soccer games and FIFA World Cup Soccer Fan Fest, Philadelphia. So there's a lot of things going on at the same time. And I made a lot of videos, as you guys saw my videos on the show, and I put it all together, and it's all here. Lots of events, lots of excitement. So now for the upcoming events, the 2026 Philadelphia Eagles public practice is scheduled for Tuesday, August 25th at 6 p.m. at the Lincoln Financial Field. And this year the tickets are $15. It used to be free. All you have to do is register for the ticket. You get getting for free. And then it was $10 donations for the Eagles Autism Challenge. And now it's $15. And it's not about the donation or about how much it is. It's just that to me it's like if I want to donate, I donate. Right? I don't need somebody to force me to donate to buy the ticket to go to an event. I just don't feel like to be forced. And that's my point, and that's how I feel. There's nothing wrong with making a donation, but don't like twist my arm and say, oh, you want to go to this, you want to go to see the practice, you want to see something, and you got to donate money to go to. I just don't like that. So that's why I go on a lot of cruises, and I'll be on more Carnival cruises in August, around the time, well, actually at the time when the Eagles public uh, practice is taking place. And because if I wasn't going away somewhere, it was out if I was in the Philadelphia area, and then I would pay the $15 to go see the Eagles open practice. But my philosophy is that I don't want to be forced to make a donation or pay something to see something. So if I go away, and then I wouldn't have to worry about what's going on here, whether it's the Eagles practice or LeBron James meet and greet. I don't care. So, I have plenty of fun on the cruises anyway. So, late August and early September, I'm going on two cruises again, two Carnival cruises. First one, it's on August 22nd. It leaves from Port Canaveral. Carnival Mardi Gras ship. That's one of the XL class ship, one of the biggest cruise ship in the world, and the Carnival Cruise Line's big ship right now. They're coming out with bigger ships that will fit like nearly 9,000 guests. But for now, it's the Mardi Gras and Celebration and Jubilee, those ships. So I'm going on Carnival Mardi Gras from Port Canaveral for a 7 day cruise, and then I'm I'm gonna drive myself from Port Canaveral when I came back on that cruise. I'm gonna rent a car. I'm drive myself from Port Canaveral to Miami, and then I'm getting on Carnival Celebration, which is another Carnival XL class big cruise ship. And both of those ships has, believe it or not, and those are the only cruise ship that has a real roller coaster on it. So I can't wait. I'm gonna go on those two cruises, and I'll have to miss the Philadelphia Eagles open practice event this year. And then on June 5th, 2027, it is the next year, okay, June 5th, 2027, next year, it's called the annual tailgate in Texas, Philly style. So you might ask, what is this? Like we hate Dallas, Dallas sucks. And what are you talking about? The annual tailgate in Texas. Uh, but this is what makes it interesting. I talked to Chris Natty. And he told me this is all legit because Chris Natty and the Philly sports guy, Jamie, they travel a lot. It's a Philly sports travel. They travel a lot, Philly sports trips. So they've been to a lot of places. So Chris Nettie actually told me this woman, her name is Shamtrick, and she's a big Eagles fan. But the problem is she lives in Dallas, Texas. Uh, but every year when there's the Dallas Sox game, Dallas versus Philadelphia Eagles, or the Philadelphia Eagles versus Dallas Cowboys in Dallas, and then uh, those super fans from Philly, they travel to Dallas for the Eagles game, and they see and they meet other Eagles fans. So Chris Natty knows this woman, Shimtrick, and she puts together a huge Philly style Eagles tailgate right in the parking lot there, in the middle of the Dallas Cowboys tailgate lot. So this woman is putting together, saying she's from Texas. So she's putting together a cruise that leaves from Galveston, Texas, uh, for the Eagles fans. There's a lot behind Eagles cruise. There's a lot of stories behind Eagles cruise. People tried before, but nothing has ever happened. There was one, a big one. They gonna have the whole ship dedicated to an Eagles cruise, and Chicken Pete's and a lot of places was selling the tickets, and then the COVID hits, and nothing happened. COVID-19, it was shut down. Cruise never took place, and some of the fans had hard time to get their money back, but eventually, I believe most of them got their money back for the for the Eagles cruise. But this is the real deal. So Eagles fans, listen up. On June 5th, June 5th, 2027, it's gonna be the first Eagles cruise. There's going to be a whole big group of Eagles fans leaving on Carnival Horizon from Galveston, Texas. And they're going to be on the ship. They're going to chant Dallas sucks. Okay, so this is a big deal. So if you're an Eagles fan and you like cruises, you like to have fun, you like to party, please book yourself on this cruise. Go on the Facebook and look for it's called the annual tailgate in Texas, Philly style. Eagles cruise. Just search for that, or go on Google search for that, and you'll find this woman. Her name is called Shamtrick, Shametric, and her last name is Whitstone, Whetstone, Whitstone. So look her up. I spell her name out for you, and look her up and look this event up. Annual tailgate, Philly style. It's a 5-day cruise from June 5th to June 10th, and it stops at a couple Caribbean islands, places. Am not 100% sure, but I think it goes to either Nassau or Relax Away, Half Moon Cay, and then it goes to another Carnival's private island in Mexico. And there, while I'm there, I'm gonna take a shore excursion. I'm gonna go see the the big Mayan pyramid. I think it's the Serpent King pyramid, Kukulkan pyramid. It's the one that every year at the summer solstice, and you will see the shadow of the Serpent King, the shadow. It's like the snake going down the pyramid steps. That is so cool. So this is the Eagles cruise I'm talking about. Look it up, Eagles fans, and join us on that cruise. I'm already signed up for. I'm already registered for that cruise, and I will have some. Like earlier I was talking about people hide or handing out ducks on this cruise ship. Small gifts. I will have some Eagles related, Philadelphia Eagles related uh, small gift, poker chips, and things like that. I'm gonna be handing them out, and believe me, it will mention the date, the ship, the date of the cruise, the Eagles cruise, and it will say Dalla sucks. I'm in the process of making the free gift, but believe me, it's going to be a lot of fun and join us on that cruise. So that's pretty much everything that I know and is going on right now. And also, oh yeah, there's one more thing. It's very important. This just came in. It's the Flyers Community Caravan, which is used to be the Flyers summer tour, and they used to go to different Jersey Shore stops like Wildwood, Ocean City, and places like that. But this year, it's not just the Jersey Shore, and it's also stops in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. So Flyers Community Caravan, a lot of free items they're handing out. It's like the biggest Flyers preseason, pre-ice hockey season event. So the first one is going to be in Voorhees, New Jersey, July 29th. And then the second one's Cape May, New Jersey, August 4th. And the third one's Mace Landing on August 5th. And then the fourth one is Ocean City, New Jersey, August 16th. And then after that, the fifth one, it's at Exton, PA on August 19th. And then this is the fun part. The last one, now, because it's not the short tour anymore, so the last one is chosen by you. So just look up on Google for Flyers Community Caravan, and you'll see the flyers and you'll see all the stops and the time of each stop, and then you'll see the link where you can click on it and you can you can vote for, you put in your input where you want the last of the community Flyers Community Caravan to be. And I guess the place gets the most vote, and that's where the sixth one it's going to be. So a lot exciting events has happened here in Philadelphia. I'm glad all the Major League Baseball All Star Game and NASCAR All Star Race and America 250 celebration, Wow Wow Welcome America, all that stuff is done now. FIFA, not you cannot forget that. That's a big event on the world stage. Uh, Level of the FIFA World Cup 2026. Philadelphia, Philly had a big participation in it. I'm just so glad that's all done. I'm relieved because it's too many events and it's too hot outside. I'm relieved. And now, still, I just mentioned, still a lot exciting events coming up as we're going to the basketball season with LeBron James coming to Philadelphia to play for the Sixers and the Flyers ice hockey, uh, the Flyers community caravan events. There's just so much going on. So stay tuned. There's the the excitement continues. It never stops in Philadelphia. That's what keeps me going, and that's what keeps me going out there and making more and more videos. And also, the Eagles are back in action. In August, that's when the open practice, which I just mentioned, uh, on August 25th, and the NFL preseason games, it all leads to September, early September, where the NFL games begins. So the football season is coming, and then the Hungry Dogs tailgate party, the Fourth and John tailgate party, the Big Carmen's tailgate party, all that stuff resumes. And that's my favorite season of the year is football season. So I'm just so excited, and on top of it, I'm going on all these carnival cruises, and I'm going to places, and now it's the time to do it. Now is the time to do it. Go out there, get involved, go to the tailgate parties, go into the Flyers community caravan, book yourself a cruise, do something. That's all I can say. So until my next show, I hope you guys enjoy your summer and great health. So get yourself ready. Don't make yourself tired. Get yourself ready for the football tailgate parties. And then that's the time you go out there. You get to see all the Eagles super fans and you see all your friends out there in the tailgate lot at the tailgate parties. So let's go Birds and let's go Philly. That's it, everyone. Eagles. Eagles. Let's go.